Hi guys, greetings of the day. Myself Raghavendra. Today we are going with a prism problem. A pentagonal prism, 25 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length, rests on HP on one of its edges of the base. Draw the projections of the prism, and the axis is inclined to HP at 40 degree and VP at 30 degree. So it is a pentagonal prism of 25 mm sides of base and 60 mm axis length. It is resting on HP with one of its base edge. Means that edge has to come towards right side. Theta is 40 degree, that is axis is making an angle of 40 degree with respect to HP, whereas 30 degree with respect to VP, that is phi is equals to 30 degree. As axis is making angle with respect to VP, this is a locus problem. Draw horizontal line. Name it as X, Y. VP, HP. Now, construct a pentagonal prism in HP in such a way that edge of the prism should be towards right side. So it is 25 mm side. So 25. Now with respect to this line, the angle should be 72 degree. You have to draw. So this angle should be 72 degree. Like that you have to draw. Same thing from here also. This is also 72 degree. Now from this standpoint, 25. This angle also 72 degree. So while drawing, we have to maintain these angles. Now to get the center from the corner to the opposite edge midpoint, draw line. Similarly, from this corner, opposite edge midpoint, draw another line. So this will be the center. A in the bracket A1, A in the bracket A1, B in the bracket B1, C in the bracket C1, D in the bracket D1, E in the bracket E1, and this one is O in the bracket O1. Now project the points to XY line. Now as it is a prism, so axis length is 60 mm, means side length is also 60 mm. From this one, 60 mm. Sixty. And all these are thick lines only, because these are visible. As coming to the axis, it is not merging or coinciding with any edges, so show the axis separately. This length is 60. This one is A1 dash, B1 dash in the bracket, E1 dash. This one is C1 dash in the bracket, D1 dash. Similarly, this is A dash, B dash in the bracket, E dash, C dash in the bracket, D dash. That's coming to axis in the bracket O dash, and this one is in the bracket O1 dash. This completes the first question. Moving to the second one, axis is making an angle of 40 degree with respect to HP has given. So as axis and these edges are parallel to each other, we'll go with these edges. So first C dash C1 dash, the length is 60 mm. So draw a line of 60 mm length line making an angle of 40 degree. So the length of this line is 60 mm and angle is 40 degree. This is C dash in the bracket D dash. This corner is C1 dash in the bracket D1 dash. Next, these two lines are perpendicular to C dash, C1 dash. So the length of those lines are 38.47 mm. Now from C1 dash, draw a line perpendicular to this C dash C1 dash for a length of 38.47 mm. Similarly, from C dash, draw a line perpendicular to C1 dash C dash for a length of 38.47 mm. Join this one. So this is A dash. This one is A1 dash. Now we have to get B dash in the bracket E dash. Similarly, B1 dash in the bracket E1 dash and O dash O1 dash. So to get that one, the lengths are from A dash to B dash, the length is 14.69. Similarly, C dash to O dash, the length is 17.2. So A dash as center, 14.69 mm as radius, draw an arc. That is for this one. Similarly, for O dash, C dash as center, 17.2 mm as radius, draw another arc. So from here we will get this line. So this line is continuous dark. So take continuous dark line from this endpoint, draw a line for a length of 60 mm. Similarly, from here you will get O dash O1 dash, that is axis 1. Draw a thin chain line. Now this is B dash in the bracket E dash. In the bracket O dash. This is B1 dash in the bracket E1 dash. And this one is in the bracket O1 dash. Now project the points. So we'll project horizontally from E1. Here we will get E1. Here we will get E. D1. So directly D. Here D1 we will get A1. This is A1. Here A. C1. C1. C. And B1. B1 and B. A1, B1, C1, D1, E1. Similarly, A, B, C, D, and E. So outer point of every views are visible. So join the outer point with thick line. So that is from A1 to E1 to E to D to E, sorry, C to B, B1 back to A1. So these are the outer points. These are joined with continuous dark line. Next, moving to the top face. As top face is nearer to the observer, so all the edges of top face are visible. That is, already we have joined ED, DC, and BC. We are left with AB and AE. So A dash, B dash, this one, whereas A dash, E dash is behind that one. So both are nearer to the observer. That is visible. So join A to B and A to E with continuous dark line. Whereas moving to the bottom face, we have joined A1 E1 and A1 B1. We are left with B1 C1, C1 D1, and D1 E1. So to draw this one, C1 D1 is this one, C1 dash is here, D1 dash is behind that one. It is far away from the observer, that is invisible. So this has to be dotted one. Whereas B1 C1 and E1 D1. So B1 dash C1 dash. Behind that one, E1 dash D1 dash will come. So both are away from the observer. So those two are also invisible. So join those two also with dotted line. So B1 to C1. To this one and E1. Next, so top and bottom faces are completed. Moving to the longer edges. So we have joined BV1 and EV1. We are left with AA1, CC1, and DD1. AA1, that is A dash, A1 dash, that is nearer to the observer, visible. So continuous line from A1 to A. There are CC1 and DD1. C dash, C1 dash, behind that one, D dash, D1 dash will come. Those two, if you see from the top, it is invisible. So show with the dotted line. So D1 to D, dotted line. Similarly, C to C1, dotted line. As C1 D1, it consists of three dotted lines. These two are visible, invisible. Show those two in the bracket. So this is in the bracket C1. Similarly, this one is in the bracket D1. Next, moving to the axis. So from O1 dash, here O1 will come till this much, and from O dash, here it will come. So here we have to show O1 dash, that is O1 as a chain, but out of that one, between O to A, it is not making any coincidence or merging with any other edges, whereas from A to O1, here O1 will come, it is coinciding with the other edge, that is visible edge, so we can't show between A to O1. Only between O to A we can show as a chain line, that is axis line. As top face is visible, so O is outside the bracket. As bottom face is partially visible, so it will be inside the bracket, that is O1 is inside the bracket. This completes the second position. Moving to the third position, he has given axis is making an inclination of 30 degrees with respect to VP. So as it is axis, it is the locus problem. Why? Because the original length of axis is 60 mm, this one. Now it is reduced to O01, that is this one. As it is the axis, we have to take only O01 length, that is 45.96. So this 60 mm is reduced to 45.96 mm. So because of that one, it is the locus problem. So first draw a 30-degree line. This is 30 degree. Now take this original length as radius, that is 60 mm as radius. Take 60 mm as radius. Anywhere on this line as center, cut an arc of 60 mm radius. Anywhere on this line as center, cut an arc of 60 mm radius. Now from this intersection point, draw horizontal line. Now once again, from the same center, draw another arc of this much radius, that is 45.96 mm. 45.96 mm radius. So this is O, center will be the O. This point is O1. Join O01. Join O01. Now on the line of O01 only we will get A and A1. So A we can get on the line only, but A1 the extension we will get. So for A the length is O to A. The length is 13.67 mm. So this O as center, 13.67 mm as radius. Draw an arc. This point is A. This point is A. Next, A1 we will get, it is the extension of this line O1. So how much we have to extend? So from O1 to A1, the length is once again same, that is 13.67 mm. Now from O1 along the O1 only, extend that line for 13.67 mm. Extend this line for 13.67 mm. So this one is A1. So we got only A and A1. We got only A and A1. Still we have to get B1, C1, D1, E1. Similarly, BC, DE. Then how to get? So first we'll concentrate about CD and C1 D1. So this line and this line, that is C1 D1 and CD, are perpendicular to this O1 line. It is perpendicular to O1 line. Now for this C1 D1, the length from O1 is 11.06. So O1 as center, 11.06 mm as radius, cut an arc. Similarly, this is also same thing. So from O to CD line length is also same thing, 11.06 only. But it is the extension. It is the extension. So we have to extend this O line for a length of 11.06 mm. For a length of 11.06 mm. Now, next thing is these two lines are perpendicular to O1 and only half of the one we have to draw. So half length is from O1 to this one is 12.5 mm because it is overall 25. Now from this point, draw a line perpendicular to O1, draw a line for a length of 12.5 mm, for a length of 12.5 mm. Similarly, this side also draw a line for a length of 12.5 mm, but it has to be perpendicular to O1. Same thing from this end point also. Draw a line perpendicular to O1 for a length of 11.06 mm. So 12.5 mm. Opposite side also same thing. Opposite side also for a length of 12.5 mm. That's 12.5 mm. So we got C, D. This one is C1, D1. We got these points. So C1, D1, it is dotted. So make it as a dotted thick. Whereas CD, it is a continuous dark. Join those two with the dotted line. So C1 to C, whereas D to D1. So we got three corners. We have to get still two more corners, that is B and B1 even for both the faces. To get B and B1 even, we'll use the arc method, that is the line lengths, that is BC, DE, C1 B1 and D1 E1 are all same, that is equals to 17.13 mm. So C1 as center, 17.13 mm as radius, draw an arc. D1 as center, 17.13 mm as radius, draw another arc. Similarly, D as center, 17.13 mm as radius, draw an arc. Whereas C as center, same 17.13 mm as radius, draw another arc. Afterwards, now the length AB, AE, A1, B1, A1, E1 all are same. It is equals to 22.32 mm. So A1 as center, 22.32 mm as radius, draw an arc. Once again A1 as center, 22.32 mm as radius, draw arc opposite side. Now A as center, 22.32 mm as radius, draw an arc. Similarly A as center, 22.32 mm as radius. Draw arc opposite side. We will get remaining corners. So this is B, E, E1, B1. So whatever the nature of the lines are there here, the same way construct here also. That is A1 to E, E1, it is a continuous line, dark. So similarly to E to D. Similarly from C to B to B1 to A1. Next, A to B, A to E, that is also dark. B to A to E, dark, continuous. Whereas B1 to C1 and D1 to E1, dotted lines. So B1 to C1, dotted. Similarly, D1 to E1, dotted. These arcs will confuse, so I am deleting those things. No. Next, A1, that is also continuous, dark, whereas OA it is axis line. So A to A1, continuous, dark, whereas OA it is chain line. This completes the top view. Moving to the front view, for that one, we'll project the lines. So horizontally first we will finish. A1, A1 dash on this line till this line. B1, B1 and E1 dash are here till this line. So similarly from E1 also till this line. Whereas C1 and D1 are on XY line till XY line. Similarly, A dash on this line till this line. B dash and E dash on this line till this line. Same from E also till this line. Whereas C and D. So this is B1 dash, C1 dash, D1 dash, and this one is E1 dash. Only this is B dash, C dash, D dash, and this one is E dash. Now join all the outer points with continuous dark line. So C1 dash to D1 dash, to E1 dash, A1 dash, so directly to A dash because the C dash it is coming within this line. The next B dash, because if you go to C dash, B dash will go outside that one. So B dash, C dash, back to C1 dash. So these are the outer points. Join these points with continuous dark line. Next, as bottom face is nearer to the observer, completely it is visible. Already we have joined C1 dash, D1 dash, D1 dash, E1 dash, and E1 dash, A1 dash. We are left with A1 dash, B1 dash, and B1 dash, C1 dash. So A1, B1 is this one, whereas B1, C1 is this one. Both are nearer to the observer, so that is visible. That is A1 dash to B1 dash, similarity to C1 dash, visible. Whereas moving to the top face, we have joined A dash, B dash, B dash, C dash. We are left with C dash, D dash, D dash, E dash, and E dash, A dash. So C dash, D dash, CD, that is this line. If you see from this side, it is invisible. So C dash, D dash, it is dotted. D dash, E dash, that is D, that is also invisible. If you see from this side, it is far away from the observer. And E dash, A dash, that is EA. So that is this one, that is also invisible. So all these three, that is C dash, D dash, D dash, E dash, and E dash, A dash, all three are invisible. Draw with dotted lines. D dash to C dash, D dash to E dash, and A dash. All these three are invisible. Show with dotted lines. So bottom and top faces are over. Now we are left with longer edges. So we have already joined two longer edges, that is the A dash A1 dash and C dash C1 dash. Now we will go through one by one. B1 here. So B, it is nearer to the observer. If you see from this side, it is visible. So join B dash B1 dash with continuous dark line. So we are left with D dash D1 dash and E dash E1 dash. D1 is here and E1 is here. If you see from this side, both are invisible. So those two should be dotted lines. D1 dash to D dash, whereas E dash to E1 dash. Both are invisible. Now, as D dash and E dash are consisting of three dotted lines, these two are invisible. So show these two in the bracket. So this is in the bracket D dash, in the bracket E dash. For the axis line, so from O dash, O1 dash, draw horizontal line. Similarly from O dash, from O1, draw vertical line. Similarly from O, draw vertical line. Oh, axis is not making coinciding with any other edges. Show the axis line. As bottom face is visible, O1 dash is visible. Oh, this is O1 dash. Top face is partially visible, so it should be in the bracket. In the bracket O dash. Next thing is, as this is a locus problem, we have to find out the apparent angle also. So extend this O1 line. uh, this line, get the value angle between xy and this O1. So that is 41 degree. So apparent angle in the top view, that is beta. So beta is equals to 41 degree. So this completes the problem. Thank you. Please subscribe my channel.